Anyway, have a good time with this one, Cameron. The next guy I'm bringing up, he too murdered it when I hosted the last show that we put up on the website. I'll tell you about. He's performing at the Comedy Store, Laugh Factory, you name it. This guy's amazing. Give it up for Cameron. Where, everybody?
I have never made a woman chant USA while eating her pussy, but hashtag goals. Oh, it's the most wonderful time of the year. Not really because I can wear layers. I have what style magazines call an autumn body. It's not really a dad bod. My mother will be quick to point out I don't have any dependents. More of a fun uncle body. I have the body of a man who's making the other people of the company picnic uncomfortable with how seriously he's taking the softball game. I also get to wear all the holiday sweaters, starting tomorrow with Hanukkah. Yeah, as well as Christmas. Because I'm a patrilineal Jew. That means, big word. It means my father's side is Jewish, my mother's is Scottish. So I'm just cheap and angry. My masculinity is in no way threatened by the giant white obelisk. Another reason why this time of year is so important to me, here in December, I'm coming up on 2 years of sobriety. Please clap, because I will destroy that goodwill so fast. I'm an alcoholic, but addiction is addiction. I haven't done heroin, though I hear wonderful things. It's not something you just try once, like anal. You don't really see a movie about a guy who's like, oh, I'll try heroin once, then he goes on his merry way. No, he tries it once, and then 3 weeks later he's blowing some dude at a Subway, the restaurant, or the transportation. Take your pick. But, in my 2 years now of being sober, I've got this nice, wonderful Venn diagram of a world that consists of quote-unquote normal people, and then my degenerate addict friends. And there's a nice, hey, degenerate addict friends. There's a bit of a difference in these worlds. For instance, if I'm telling a normal friend about my mother's hysterectomy, they'll ask, well, is she okay? How's she doing? How are you doing, Cameron? Whereas my addict friend will ask, well, what is she on? Mixed Moxies, some Percocets. How much you want from the Percocets? It's not unheard of for just normal people, just all of us, to know the best bathrooms around town to use in emergencies, or just, actually, if you don't want to clean yours. I've gone to Target just to poop and ended up spending $100. That might have been a drinking story. But my addict friends, they know all the bathrooms around town that are best to shoot up in. In fact, they rate them. In fact, our bathroom here, 9 out of 10, because it's got a lock, nice and private, very clean, a lot of flat surfaces to spread your wares or your passwords out on. But the Wi-Fi is password protected. So 9 out of 10. Also, if you do overdose, they'll probably try and heal you with crystals first. Narcan. Normal people, they might watch TV shows like Intervention and see them as the harrowing cautionary tale that they are. But my addict friends see it as a comedy. I've heard a girl shout, bitch, you can't shoot up in that vein, it's dead! With just a smile on her face and a song in her heart. Seriously, the white phalluses are not a problem for me. In fact, I'm liking the contrasting comparison that they're drawing from. A few months ago, I adopted a dog. Well, there's some goodwill I can destroy as well. The whole thing stemmed again from, as I mentioned earlier, the Scottish Jewish frugality. I've been thinking about getting a dog, which is something you do after you've been sober for a while. They say, if you're ready for a relationship, get a plant. Then if you can keep the plant alive for like a year, then you maybe get a dog. And I'm like, all right, maybe I'll get a dog. And I was looking at animal shelters, and I saw that for the next 3 days, back in July, they were having dog adoptions for $25. They're normally $250. So I walked up in there and upended the entire structural integrity of my life to save 90% on a dog. I had no idea what I could bring it home. I got very lucky with the dog. We bonded right away. And I didn't exactly get her just to meet women. I mean, it's like 30% of the reason I had her. It was 80%, but she's grown on me. I never, walked, up to a woman and said, this little girl, she really thought I was saving her life, but it turned out she was saving mine. No, I said I haven't done that yet. That's why. And here's the thing. My friends were surprised that I got the dogs. They think I like dogs. I don't like strange dogs. I don't walk up to just any dog I see and I just know that I don't know this dog. Same, I don't really like children that I'm not familiar with. I'm not going to walk up to a strange child and say, hey, can I touch your child? There's one kid I care about, my nephew in Ohio, he's 2.5. I FaceTime him maybe once a week. That's it. That's all I got to do. Maybe in a couple years I'll buy him a drum set. Really piss off my sister. That's all I got to do right now. But the dog itself is not really maybe the kinder, gentler Cameron people were expecting. There's a little bit of love and empathy I had did not grow. It's just now directed to this magnificent animal. In fact, I go to the dog park and I can be audibly shouting to other dogs, get away from me, I'm not emotionally attached to you. And it turns out women do not want to go talk to the autistic guy just yelling at dogs. I also kind of thought, I went with a friend of mine, my buddy Jeremy. I'm 37, he's 42. We're both big, bearded white guys. And we're walking the dog around Echo Park Lake. Not again, just to meet women, but just we're out doing that. And the thought crossed my mind, sort of as an afterthought, if a woman did kind of see us, she probably wouldn't think, oh, I wonder if one or both of those guys is single. Probably at this point seem to, again, older, bearded white guys. I hope they're not using the dog's name as a safe word. Dating and sobriety itself is interesting because women in recovery, that's what the term is, if you're sober, it's a lot. It's almost, you remember, it used to be a fad, you still kind of see it a lot. It's almost like dating one of those women who always carries a teacup chihuahua around with her. There's just so much, yeah, it's cute, but it's getting in the way of the relationship a little bit, She's got a sponsor as well, and then there's also something called in the 12-step program 13th stepping, so there's probably this guy Steve who's trying to get with her too, and I want to be upset about that, but also I kind of wanted to be Stevie too, so there's just so much going on. So I try to stick mostly with, again, the normal women, but once you've been hanging around with addict people, normal women just don't have the stories. From the addict women, like, hi, you seem to be enjoying your drink in moderation. What's your name?
Catherine.
Hi, Catherine. Catherine, if I Googled you, would the first thing that popped up be helicopter footage of you driving the wrong way down Mulholland? Say, Catherine, have you ever gone to the wrong Thanksgiving and stayed? That's what I'm looking for! The stories must still be able to hold her liquor. Okay? That's what we even have going on. And, which brings me back again to the dog, I suppose, because that's not really helping to. I'm not really trying to. And it's really probably just making me more of a misanthrope as well. I live in Koreatown, and we're not doing dog jokes about that. I'm not doing that. But it's quiet. There are main streets, but then I live in quiet areas. There's a four-way stop everywhere. So I'm that guy, again, in the sensible holiday sweater, walking my dog and yelling at people for running stop signs. This is a residential neighborhood. I've become that guy. And it's really fun sometimes for me. I look forward to it. I do. It's, so my dryness comes out, like that little bit of anger you can still have in recovery. And so I'll even be, halfway through the street, see a car starting to come through. I'll say, hey, see that octagon there, the red one? That means, oh, you don't know what that oct means 8. Gon means shape, as in polygon, which means multi-shape. And the dog at this point just sat down, because she knows how this bit plays out. Oh, speaking of reckless driving, I'm also a Lyft driver because, hey, yeah, I don't expect you to applaud that like sobriety or pet rescue. But, we've been talking a lot about white privilege here tonight, and I just want to let you know that as a Lyft driver, I discovered that the gig economy is the place where everybody involved can comfortably benefit from my white male privilege. Because if you want to get from downtown to LAX at 5 p.m. in less than an hour, you want the most entitled motherfucker you can find. You want that guy making U-turns you never would. And not because it's dangerous, it's because I've never done it. I did it. That's why. I did it. The cop's just like, hey, that was good. If you're going to insist on blocking traffic on a one-way street to load your emotional service parrot, you're going to want the guy who's been all his life just comfortably making the face. And as my contribution to sort of the Time's Up movement, I figured I could incorporate that as a Lyft driver. There's a program I wanted to bring out in beta. So if you're a woman, or man, you're getting hassled through coming out of the bar at around 2 a.m., there might be a feature. See, Cameron's your driver, so you can select Southie Boyfriend. And I'll roll up, jump out, and say, hey, Charlene! You got 3 kids at home, I know at least one of them is mine. Get your ass in the car! And then, maybe they're an agent. I give them my card. And we'll leave it there. I'm going to leave it with one last thought, because this is such a wonderfully diverse crowd. There's been something coming down the Caucasian grapevine. Essentially, it's a quorum amongst middle-aged white people. And the phrase, Black Panther really deserves an Oscar, has replaced I voted for Obama. So be on the lookout for that in potential get-out type scenarios. All right, just like sober sex, that's about as long as I can last.